But before this clashes escalated, sort of, the people used to live together. They used to be living together communally. Everybody was happy. I mean, issues were settled traditionally, and they were settled real quickly. So at what point did things break down so badly that the other people, I mean, they are now ready to carry AK-47s and attack one another?
You want the truth? At a point when we, members of the ruling elite, began to manipulate our people for either political or even, resource mobilization purposes. This thing started when the whole thing is about resources. And in this case, land resources. We started grabbing lands, fencing those lands, securing these lands, making it difficult for people to utilize these lands, creating very small window for ordinary people to either farm or take care of their cattle, creating, barricading watering points. These are the point at which we began to derail in managing our own resources.
Okay. I understand my colleague Markwe has a question, but before Markwe comes in, I need to ask you this. You've said here that the state government is working out its own modalities to ensure that this whole thing is sorted out.
Yeah.
Does that include paying compensation to the herdsmen?
No. When you begin to talk about compensation to herdsmen, you are making it look like only one side of it lost property or something. I think we're looking at our citizens as a whole.
Now I use the herdsmen as an example because that was a quote from one of a legislator who said about 470 million was paid.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Yes.
So does it include compensation to all the aggrieved parties?
To aggrieved parties, resettling them, supporting them to recover their lives, compensations where necessary, but rebuilding their structures.
Do you also punish?
Yeah.
When you pay the compensation, how many have you punished?
No, there was a time such a thing happened. I accompanied the deputy governor, there was no doubt about it. We went to one of the communities, we gave them some palliatives, and then we had the police arrest some people. But when the police were to prosecute, they had some challenges, but still we made attempt. People were arrested. The prosecution became a bit difficult. Because,
why was it difficult?
Yeah, because at times, in situations like this, the lawyers will tell you that they need an autopsy report, that they needed, evidence beyond reasonable doubt. All of these things sometimes, makes the prosecution...
Is it within your purview to provide an autopsy report?
No. It's not within our purview.
So who is supposed to do that? Is it the police?
The police, yes.
So why are they asking you to provide an autopsy report?
No, they are not asking us. I said it happened that in the court, they were asked to provide an autopsy report.
And they didn't have it.
And they didn't have it.
Okay, let's
the reason, of course, is that sometimes, some people bury their dead very early. Sometimes when these things happen, you don't even find the bodies. So these are some of the challenges we are facing, but that does not mean that there is no will, either political will or administrative will or even legal will to take steps to punish miscreants. But I am saying that we cannot succeed if we continue to ethnic profile and religious profile people. Criminals are criminals. They must be addressed as criminals. And their offense is criminality. There is no way you can justify criminality, no matter what happened. If you take the laws into your hands because somebody of yours was killed and you kill another person, you have also committed an offense. And we must look at it within that realm.
All right, Markwe has a question for you too. Markwe.
Well, I recall the morning when the attacks happened on the villages this week. We put a phone call across to you, and you seemed pretty surprised that an attack was happening so soon after the visit of the Inspector General of Police. What precisely, from the preliminary investigations that have happened, that must have gone on, what precisely have you been able to unravel? Because a lot of people felt that this was